everyone and welcome to Let's Replay Metroid Fusion. I've done this in the past and it was terrible because I wasn't very good at reading stuff. There was Steam which was getting in the way, making it sounds and having the overlay pop up, which just ruins the experience for everyone. Anyways, now we're going to redo the game without all the bull crap. The volume levels look like they're fine. I don't think I need to adjust them at all. Anyways, Metroid Fusion is a very linear game compared to the other games, though technically it's not that linear if you think about it. In every other Metroid game, on your first playthrough, you generally go down a linear path and you do certain things in a certain order until you decide to try to break stuff. Anyways, this will not be a 100% run for obvious reasons, unless you guys really want to see that. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. And let's start the game. Also, this game is a lot more story-based, so if the other games, their open-endedness wasn't your cup of tea, well, the story-based version, the story-based linearity of this game would be. Either way, it's a fun game, so let's start. I'd been assigned to watch over a biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR388. Anyone who's seen my AM2R LP will recognize this room. It was there I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Seriously, a whole thing of scientists, and that's the best they could come up with. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. It's shaking. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. And Samus is unconscious. And now she's dead. Well, that was a fun Let's Play. See you guys next time. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and ejected without delay. Now we're on Virus Cam. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. That's the end of that virus. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn. As something different, like a phoenix from the ashes, right? Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, though, this is the second time I find myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. I wonder who it could be. Anyways, into the flying potato. Or turd. Whatever. In we go. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. Now go to the quarantine bay. Anyways, after all that dialogue, we can finally move. Directional pad move, A button jump, B button shoot. Use the L button to diagonally aim. And you know what the R button does, because it's pretty much the same control scheme as Zero Mission. Anyways, we finally have a reasonable explanation to how we lost everything. By falling down like a dumbass, no. Because the X-Parasites. Seems like they stole it all from us. By taking our delicious little suit away. Now let's just jet on left, because that's all we can do. And then talk to the computer again. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. And these episodes are going to be about 20 minutes long, most likely, just because of all the dialogue I'll have to be reading. Whatever. Let's just head on left. Into the quarantine bay, which looks ruined as hell. Gimme. Well, this thing looks like it could have fared better. Oh well, let's just leave. There's no way that tiny thing could have caused the explosion, right? Something is amiss. Let us go talk to the computer. Maybe he'll know what's up. Dramatic music. This was unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by the X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chances of survival are extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Level 0 hatches are gray doors. And as we get that really high tension music replaced with some awesome the start of an adventure music. Love the music of this game. It's actually really good stuff. Anyways, this is a save room marked by an S on your map. Stand on it to save your game. We shouldn't need any of that. We have save states. Watch out for zombies. That's right, zombies. The closest you'll get to a zombie crisis in the Metroid game. I received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapon data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help you against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, let's go get those missiles then. That's awesome, right? Let's just go on up and prepare for some more dialogue. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under the name of Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Anyways, up to the operations deck. I had an absolutely awful night of sleep last night. If my voice sounds a little different, that's probably why. Anyways, let's just head to the data room, which is marked by a D on the map. And with that, we can pay for some DLC and get our missiles. That's right, this game has DLC. First one being missiles. Congratulations, Samus. Hold R to arm them, and B to fire. Tink. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bio signs, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite highlighted green. You'll see them. Try them out. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. For God's sakes. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. Target! Target! Sorry, I see that and I think of Dynamite Heady. Anyways, just hop across and let's shoot open this ventilation system. Yay! Yeah, with missiles we can destroy those dudes now. So huzzah! Anyone else watch Season 7? I watched the first episode, it was nice. I didn't watch the second one though, I'll have to watch that at some point. Anyways, let's head on downwards. I still got a huge man crush on Thorax for some reason, I have no idea why. Anyways, we get a missile tank. I love both Thorax and Chrysalis, ain't that something? Like two different sides of the same coin. And over here we get another missile tank. Sadly though, my Easter was pretty uneventful. I'm pretty sure it was the same for you guys. Hi there, buddy. It's an eye door. It usually means there's a boss up ahead. I said usually means. You'll see what I mean later. Keep those zombies dead. Oh, come on, stop it. Show your eyeballs so I can fuck it up. Red X parasites. Those will restore pretty much everything to max. Or really close to it. They are very good to get. And very rare, too. Though eye doors will always drop them. Energy tank acquired. Energy capacity increased. Alrighty, that's awesome. It gets us all prepared for the first boss. But, if you shoot up, we reveal a secret which contains another energy tank. I may try for 100%, I'm not sure. If I do, I'll need to practice that a little bit. Anyways, once you're all set, head down and let's get ready for the first boss. And it's an old friend of ours, Arachnus X. We met this bastard on SR388. volume levels are too loud or too quiet, let me know in the comments. Boop. Alrighty, once you've defeated a boss, it'll enter its Core X phase, which is really easy to fight, barring my stupid little mistakes there. After 3 shots, it'll increase with every X parasite we fight. You'll get an ability. In this case, Morph Ball. Yay, and you thought it was going to be the Spring Ball, didn't you? Anyways, now we can hit down and turn into a ball. Yay. So what else awaits us on the station? Have we wiped the X out for good? Find out next time on Let's Play Metroid Fusion. Also, you can see, once you beat the game, you get that same little item counter as Zero Mission, but instead of being just locked to an area, it's global. So there are 20 energy tanks in the game, 48 missiles, and 32 power bombs. Anyways, what else awaits us here? Find out next time.